Don't even lay
He's a
down, just bend over. I'ma put it
gigolo.
in your hole. Cause I'm a gigolo. Always on the go.
This shit is hilarious, bro.
Got the oil heating up in the bowl.
This nigga here, bro.
Oh man. Oh, but no, one of them chicks. So the chick he put me on to, who I went over and fucked her. And nigga, that first time she was bad as shit. We fucked raw. I did not pull out. Next day I'm next, next day I left out of her place that morning, feeling good to the motherfucker. Like, yeah, I'm finna have a baby now. I'm finna go. This bitch, she was bad as shit, but her
Yo, this nigga
fucking
said, I'm finna have a baby now.
yeah, her motherfucking priorities was all fucked up. She had money, but she was really into like expensive shit for no reason, like $1,000 fucking travel bags and shit. And she was hitting me up like, "What you think about this bag? I'm finna get for me and my mama. These bags are like $5,000." I'm like, "You what the fuck?" I'm like, "Oh hell no." I'm reading them texts like we was going back and forth for at least shit about a month. But just seeing all that shit, I'm like, man, I'm glad. Cause I'm pretty sure she just had a plan B delivered after I left. So, cause I nutted all up in that shit, and I ain't pull out until my fucking shit went limp. I
This nigga.
nutted in that shit and just laid there like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, let me get a few more strokes in there. Really drill that shit in.
This nigga
Yeah.
was really trying to fucking get a baby mama, bro. Like, shit crazy.
And I was doing it doggy when I came too, so I put her down flat and just left it in there. Like, yeah, let's go ahead and start thinking about some names. Couple weeks go by, and we fuck again with a condom, and she like, yeah, at this point, I'm like, she ain't fucking say nothing about me nutting in her the other day. She ain't fucking acting weird, like, she might be pregnant or nothing. So I'm like, yeah, she done popped one of them bees. She done popped one of them bees. Killed my baby.
Damn, killed the baby.
But it turns out, shit, I'm glad she didn't. Her materialistic ass, that shit don't fly with me. Chicks who like into like jewelry and all that shit, I be like,
Fun
man,
times in Cleveland
I'm good.
ahead as we
You gonna
join
get
you
sick of me
by
because
the
when I buy you
Lakeshore
gifts,
here
it's
at
gonna be
Cleveland
like
Brown
some
Stadium.
shit
Today
to.
we've got a matchup
He
here
said, I got you a candle for Christmas,
as it'll
bitch.
be the
That's what I got you.
Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
Shit
it's
don't
gonna
work.
be some thoughtful shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I might get you like a spa trip. Like you gonna get your hair and nails did, and then I'm gonna give you a massage after or some shit. It'll be some
Getting toward the halfway point of the
it'll
NFL
be some
season, Week
kind of
7
expensive
is
shit, but
underway
it
on
won't be a
EA
fucking
Sports.
travel bag that you need to.
And here
That's
comes the return
$5,000
from
that
the
you
middle
only
of
gonna
the end
use
zone.
once or twice a
It'll be
year.
brought down shy
Like
of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of
silly
the
shit
end
like
zone
that is
had to
like,
go
well,
with
I
it.
stay away from that shit. If you think that shit is important, get the fuck out of here. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you making $1 million a year. A $5,000 travel bag, dude. Come on. When I catch
Making a
flights, I
million a
use this
year.
gym bag that I got with my motherfucking protein sitting in it right now. I take
You're
that shit
making
out
a
and put my
million a
clothes in it.
year. I mean, you can afford to splurge. Just a wee bit.
Nigga, fuck that. You can
Already here,
splurge
they're
on shit,
audible to
yes,
something
but
else.
a travel bag, no. If you taking 2 or 3 trips a year,
Quick
man,
strikeout
fuck
line
that.
by Jackson.
That bag
4
is not
yards the
worth them
result
trips.
on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These two teams met in Baltimore. You might remember earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the
About a
season
what?
sweep.
Yeah.
Sister Odell.
Who was saying that shit at the bar, yo? That's Sister Odell, boy. That's Sister Odell, boy.
Now a 2nd and 6. Jackson. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell.
Fumble.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. You look at this Browns defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first.
Keep your head on the swivel,
you
kid.
want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Once you see a few RPOs coming, Dante, that tells you right there you need to start adjusting. I'm gonna tell you what I do. When I notice people doing a certain thing, I let them have it. Like if you so if a motherfucker come out and let's use RPOs for example. If a motherfucker comes out and he's throwing in his first drive he's thrown 3 RPOs. Okay, cool. I might let you have every RPO the rest of that series or the rest of that drive before I start adjusting to stop your RPO. Because I want you to think shit sweet. That's what I want you to do.
Let them have it until you get to the red zone.
And then when you get to the red zone, you switch up and show them something different. And now they like, oh fuck, my RPO is covered. Let me run it, but I'm using the run. So the motherfucker might panic and throw a pick because he threw it to the RPO because you adjusted to it. But that's the thing. If you see an RPO coming 6, 7 times, and you know it's coming for the on the 8th or 9th play, either let them have it and adjust later, or fucking adjust right then and there and let them know. But ain't nothing wrong with RPOs.
And that's a run that'll energize
They're not, they work when they should. If you coming out in fucking cover 6 every fucking time, or cover 2 or cover 3, yeah, you gonna get your ass ate up if you ain't adjusting properly. You can cover RPOs in zone, but you can cover them with man too. But just adjust to it. If you playing 3 motherfuckers straight who just love RPOs, love RPO defense and love RPO adjustments.
That's typically how, I'm not saying I'm the best Madden player. I'm not. I can be beat by anybody at any time, any day, any game.
Well, we know someone just added
to
his touchdown pass.
I let motherfuckers dictate how I played it.
And let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And if you make yourself able to adjust to anything that you see, then you'll win more games. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was saying last year, oh, Eddie's just basic. He just calls for verticals. Yeah, why do I call for verticals?
Because what are you in on defense? Just making him think he could just call for verticals over and over and over again. Because I guarantee you, if you're in the defense, if you showing a defense
if you in single high, I'm going to call for verticals.
Yeah.
And dare you to beat it. Right? If you in 2 deep, and I flex my tight end to the slot, and it's basically 2x2 spread, if you don't cap that tight end, I'm going to run the ball every time because you got 5 people in the box.
No.
So, you know, just like little shit like that. It's real easy to pick up on.
Like a lot of the shit me and you do is easy. It's just like, let me look and see what you in. Okay, well, I think this will work. It's we turn it into a guessing game. Some motherfuckers play it to where it's okay. I like this play. I'm gonna run this play, and that's that because I know it's gonna work. Or you know, this is just the play I picked at this point in time. Like, that's how you lose, or that's how you struggle. If I come out and cover 2 and I don't make any fucking adjustments to it, and the motherfucker's in 4 verts, he's got 4 open receivers unless I'm using one of them, and he has 3. So it's all a matter of what you want to do or what you think.
Oh, Rocco got a poke out. Wow, he recovered it though.
Is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 3rd down, Webb.
Pumps it out again.
Linebackers has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
That's tough.
Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Robertson. Great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson. And he's going to go.
Oh, that's not a sack, bro.
13-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Here's Jackson. Throw to the right here to Gordon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now Lamar changing the play. Hands it off out of the gun.
Ooh, that was set up perfectly. Good Lord. And bring Dollar on the field, baby. Come on now.
Great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that.
So Dante, right? If you're probably not watching my stream, but if you were watching my stream, you would see right there in that play, I had a play called, right? And I was about to make my hot routes and run the play. It was a pass play. But based on the coverage in the personnel he had on the field, I saw that he was in dollar defense. Basically, he had 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers on the field. I was like, I can run the ball here. Instead of me passing the ball into 8 people in coverage in the red zone, I ran the ball and got a 10-yard run.
Probably should have opted for the touchback.
That's the difference in winning and losing games. Like shit like that.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now a 2nd and 10. They run with 4. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
Ooh-wee, Marcus Williams.
Intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Picked off, baby.
Get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers from 3 yards out, and the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
Sound like
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well
21-0,
and
baby.
executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20.
He left with when Ja'Cory started that revolution, and
The evolution will be televised.
But old bitch ass Ja'Cory took all my peoples with him.
I ain't take
The
nobody.
Browns drive
They
about
left
to
after
get
I left.
started.
I ain't
And John Wall
see
here,
nothing.
Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right,
Oh,
Doctor.
you did.
Hippocratic
They got
oath.
me.
First, do no harm. And right now, they're
stick
harming
dog.
themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always
you-
talk about
how you
slot
let this nigga
receivers.
kill me
They're
and you
usually known
chasing
as
him?
quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick
Sorry.
and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Sorry, piece of shit.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
There we go, Kyle Hamilton.
So just
Get that
3
block,
yards
boy.
on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in
is-
front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there,
Patrick Queen is
swarming
like
to
tired.
it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Watson off play action. And he
You gotta
knocks
stop
the
testing
ball
Marcus Williams,
away,
boy.
and
He's
it
leading
falls
my team in
incomplete.
picks today.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And Watson has enough for the 1st down yardage as he slides to the turf. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
On the ground, it's Ford.
There you go, Owe.
And they went the wrong
Kill his
way
ass
there.
back.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to
My
running the
boy
football,
Owe.
especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Up the middle they go. It's Webb.
There we go, baby.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And able to catch it on the
He
left
could've got a
sideline,
bounce.
but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
He caught that shit out
Blake
of bounds.
Gillikin on to
That's
punt
funny.
now on 4th down. And look at this. It's a fake. And this
You
is
gotta be shitting me.
incomplete. A huge gamble, and
He
it
was
does
going
not
for the fake.
pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter.
He lost.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Now a give right side. Robertson.
What a fucking block, 76.
And he'll
Good
take
Lord.
it into the end zone for
Good
a Ravens
Lord.
touchdown.
76. Hello, rookie. Welcome to the
His
NFL.
second
Bow!
touchdown of the game and
Damn!
his 9th on the year. And the Ravens are able
The
to
DB's
widen
off the
their
field, baby.
lead here in this 1st half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0.
Rookie left guard, boy.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Where we going?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Again, they turn to Ford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner, that's where the focus will go.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Ford.
This
and
motherfucker.
Down at about the 42. Adafe Owe there on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Eluding the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Against the rules, brother.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now a give, right side. Ford. And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Well, they call a run on 3rd and a mile. Not only do they convert, but they tack on some yards at the end of it, too.
They went against what anyone would think would be a tendency, which is you're going to throw the ball on 3rd and a mile, right? But instead they decide to run the football because sometimes what you get is a defense is playing a little bit lighter. A lot of extra defensive backs, and they're loosened up for the pass. They found some running room and really converted. He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Watson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Watson will step away, and out comes Kane York to handle this fourth down field goal try for the Browns. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers.
No way. No way he picked that off.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Watson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That was a clean read.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 28-0 lead, you figure they're just going to be happy to take this lead right into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down.
Like, this nigga really just, like, conceding the game. They got just going to run the ball and kill the clock. Like, damn, bro. Second quarter.
Him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Out of the gun, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves some pressure now. Watson, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now. Showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Down, he's coming.
Watson now to throw.
Now why in the fuck?
Pass to the sideline.
23. Now how the fuck you just watch him run the corner like that?
Before he takes it inside the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Oh, big Kyle. No little Kyle.
A drive killer there. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Right back to Mitchell here. Oh, he shifts past him. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Wow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Here's Jackson on third and long. He finds his man complete. That's Robertson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it first and goal.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Zay with another weak-ass.
Well, familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone.
Expanding pause after eating chew clock. Like, what's going on, bro?
Muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
To number 15. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he bowls over it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff up the middle. Webb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Webb. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They go play action here on 1st down. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. There he goes, right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 63 yards. And the Ravens add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. 112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Travis Jones able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Equanimeous St. Brown from 19 yards away. And the Browns are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Now Cade York for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
42, round 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Throw caught by Flowers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Ford. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos. Hey, smash.
They'll set up a throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
19 Lions. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by York is up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, you say?
You still in your game?
Nah, I'm done. This nigga was fucking 2 o'clock in the second quarter.
You be doing some questionable shit sometimes. Underbarrel.
You got in there untouched. That's crazy. That shit cooked.
Girls. Even I know you ain't no good.
What? Name my coochie. Yo, what the fuck?
You throwing that ass.
Michigan and Alabama in the Rose Bowl. I think I'm gonna watch that game. Oh shit! Entire O-line earned 2,500. That's what's up. Entire O-line earned 2,500. Ah, Lamar's officially maxed out now, y'all. 99 overall in every category. Jamar Laxon. Zay Flowers got an upgrade too.
Thank you. Well, Your Honor,
I think we should do what you call it? Physical.
we are done. But I have a place before we are.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger. This a G5. No, this not a challenger.
Hey.
I keep some members with me in the free.
What was that?
No. Just chilling. About to make a sandwich. +3 juice. Let's go, Zay.
I heard you was making spider web.
Damn.
Yup. Empty the niggas booty out. From the inside out, you done, yep. Keep letting that nigga drop. We'll tie you up forever, nigga. You will never make it to the bottom, bitch. So that ass empty. Nah. Where the fuck y'all keep, how the fuck y'all keep making filth in y'all booty? That's what I'm really gonna ask all the arachnids around this. What the fuck is a spider, man?
Nigga, arachnids.
So many legs. Niggas talking about alien. No, fuck that. These motherfuckers been here. See every damn thing. Bite and anything. They some everything, anything type of niggas, man. They ain't got the nerve to come. What is happening in this ass? What is them? Y'all see, this is the type of shit y'all supposed to have learned in school. They didn't give a fuck. Now you know. Spider-Man, it really will make you a full outfit out of his booty.
Nigga said out of his booty.
Vest on, bitch. Know how much this shit costs, nigga?
This nigga, wow.
Somebody died over that motherfucker.
No,